Hi, welcome to a new video here at the Betty Loves Bricks channel. Today is a video about a MOC build that I made. MOC stands for Make Your Own Creation, which is basically what I did out of the Lego Harry Potter Triwizard Tournament, the Black Lake set. It was a lovely little set. Came out last year and it is a little recreation of the Harry Potter fourth movie. Although I really loved this set when it came out last year, I was not completely satisfied because it was kind of missing half the story. There were only 4 minifigures when this specific scene actually evolves around 8 of them. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna order 2 of these sets. I'm gonna try and combine it, make it bigger, add the entire cast of minifigures for a more accurate depiction of this scene. Don't ask me for a blueprint because I simply don't have it. It was just pure feeling, intuition, tweaking bits and pieces as you go. But I think the end result is so perfect that I just had to share that. I hope that it will also get you started or maybe thinking about doing a mock-up like this because it's just brilliant. Huge. First of all, let's talk about the pier. So this was actually the easiest part to put together, especially if you have the 2 builds right next to each other. If you take a good look at it, you can easily see at what points you can place together. For example, here, round 1, the fences I've used from both sets, and of course, a double amount of the windows. So doubling it up is not really hard to do. Thought I'd just show you the inside. This is what I've done with the interior. And then of course, I use these little plates to fortify the loose elements everywhere. Kept the tables in there, the mugs, the coffee machine, put the 2 ladders together to make one long ladder. Lower part, same here, but just make sure that you use like these extra blue plates to fortify all those loose base plates together. By using both of the blue plates from both sets, you will get like a very wide pier, and you also will be left with some extra space to attach the rowboats. I tried to use as much of the original builds, and I hope you guys can see a little bit of what I've done by showing you this video. Also make sure you fortify the bottom plates like this, and then it is a very nice top that you can put on the underwater scene, of course. So the cables here on the side, I added them here in the middle as well because I had all those extra parts from the second set. But yeah, and then the roof, it might not look like perfect or anything, but keep in mind that I only used parts from the 2 Black Lake sets. So I didn't get any additional parts. I literally just used what was in the 2 boxes. And that right now you have enough spots to actually place 4 minifigs, which is basically what I was going for. So that is the top, the pier, and then we move to the bottom. Now, creating the underwater scene, that was a bit more trickier. So you actually start with that very big base plate, and what I did is I added 2 of the half round plates from the second set, which was used for the pier. By adding those half circles on the edges, I actually was able to create like a wider base. I basically just started off with the original build from the set itself and just added like layers and colors with it. Also keeping in mind that the bottom half of the arch has the dark blue with the sand green, and then the upper part of the arch has the sand green with the turquoise. I really tried to keep that in there. And since you have 2 sets and you have twice the amount of dark blue bricks, you also would need to create like some sort of middle piece. Also keeping in mind that you need to add the chains. I tried to keep as much of the original set build in here as I could. If you look at the back, what I did is I just added like layers to make it taller. And then let me turn it around. So this setup is from the original Lego set build, same as this one. And I just tried to recreate that like in a similar way with that extra block that I created here in the middle. Try to keep it leveled with the others. And then moving up, my arch is not completely rounded as the original build, but yeah, I just tried to recreate some sort of an arch with all the pieces that I had from the 2 sets. On the side of the original builds, you had these very long plates which are on both sides of the build. And from the second set, I actually used one of those plates up here to make a fortification for the top part of the arch. If I didn't do this, then the build would not be stable enough. Again, also try to copy as much of the original Lego build, and then coming all the way to the top, making the pier bigger. I was left with these pillars, and I actually reused them here to make a fortification at the back of the model, so it could carry the top very well. That, you know, those two plates that I put on the bottom, they will now fit in here perfectly, and I really, really love how this has turned out. And then with all the greens that you have from both sets, just find ways to incorporate them into the build, like shrubs here. And then don't forget, with two sets, you also get two of the Grindylows, as well as two mermaid minifigures. Now, coming back to the minifigures, to the mermaid, you get 4 minifigs with the Black Lake set. They are Victor Crumb, Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and Hermione Granger. Now, Victor also comes with this extra headpiece. Minifig has a jewel face, which will give him that underwater shark look. Now, the only thing that could have been improved is if Victor would have had like red shorts, just as you would see in the movie. That would have been perfect, but I haven't been able to find that one yet. So I like to put Victor right there. So this is the original figure that was with the set. As you can see, Harry comes with short legs, but he's actually wearing like black shorts in the movie. So what I did, started looking on Bricklink for legs with black shorts, and all I could find was this Batman version. Now what you can do is you can take a little sandpaper and just sand off that logo, or you can take a little marker and just get rid of that as much as you can. Now Harry is up to my likings, and I'm going to put him. There you go. And then guess what? I just went looking online for a Cedric Diggory minifigure, and I found this one in his Champions outfit, but Cedric also is wearing black shorts in the movie, so I got him an extra Batman short. Taking off that. And voila, having created Cedric Diggory very nicely up here with Harry Potter. Then the next minifig I had to add to this set was Fleur Delacour. I tried really hard figuring out how to give her like a silver bathing suit. But the only thing I could come up with was reusing that Yule Ball dress that she had, because the top has that silver look. It looks very sleek, it gives her bare arms. It's just that the dress, I just went looking online for like legs with a gray hips, you know, minifigure part to give her a look that resembles a bathing suit. The only thing is that the color of the legs doesn't match her arms and head. But for me, this is fine. If I would find it in the right color, obviously I would replace it. For now, this just looks awesome. So we also have an extra Fleur to add. And there you go. The top scene, or the pier scene, is pretty much complete. So with the original sets, you get Ron Weasley figure, you turn his head around, you actually have a sleeping figure. There's a little hole in the back of the legs, which is used to pinpoint him on that bar. And with the set, we also get a sleepy Hermione. Now, obviously, I got 2 of them because I got 2 sets, which means that I'm actually going to reuse the second pair of sleepy faces to create 2 additional characters here. Right around the time when this Black Lake set was released, Lego also had this gift with purchase, which had a Cho Chang minifigure in Ravenclaw attire. So I used that Cho Chang. I added the second sleepy face of Hermione that I had, and now this Cho can be attached to the scene as well. And then the final minifigure, Fleur Delacour in her Beauxbaton outfit, because I thought they all have their school uniforms on. I wanted to make an extra figure here for a Gabrielle Delacour as well. And because I have a second Ron Weasley with a sleeping face, I just added his head to this minifigure. to create a sleeping Gabrielle. Now, what you can do, you can look for like shorter light blue legs if you want, but I don't mind using this one instead because that dark blue will fade away against the dark blue background. There you go. And now we have 4 sleeping kids in the underwater scene. So with all these extra minifigures and little swaps and adding like black shorts and everything, I think I was really able to recreate the entire scene using only 2 of the Triwizard Tournament Lego sets, the Black Lake, and by adding a few extra minifigs, you will be able to recreate all this if you want to. I hope my video will help you in that way. Hold on, let me just borrow this stick from the GWP that I'm no longer using. I'm just gonna put that here in the middle. And now you can add the mermaids. Totally love this double up. So there you go. These are some leftover parts that I wasn't able to put in there, but it's fine. Black Lake scene with all the extra minifigs. Let me know what you guys think of it. The Lego Triwizard Tournament Black Lake set, it is currently still available in the Lego stores and Lego online website. But in the Netherlands, for example, the set is already on 30% discount because it's going to be retired. Probably by the end of the calendar years. If you guys are also going to try and recreate the MOC that I made, just let me know what you think of it. Let me know what you think of this video. Don't forget to subscribe yourself to this channel because I will be back with more Lego reviews, Lego MOC builds of course, and more Harry Potter. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys next time. Ciao!